Let's talk about all the latest breaking news. Starting that clock right now. All right, guys, let's talk about this right now. Sean, The Legend of Zelda. Everybody's like, what is going on with this? I'm excited about the movie. Like, Legend of Zelda screams for a live action version. Do you think they can do it justice, though?
I'm worried. I mean, honestly, like I think every generation of Nintendo fan has their Link, has their Zelda story, their Legend of Zelda. So depending on what they want to do with it, if it's completely new, maybe. I think probably you knew this was going to come because of the success of the Mario movie. You knew that was going to happen. I'm not going to be surprised if they cast somebody stupid again.
Please don't play Machine Gun Kelly.
No, it's going to be Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is going to lose a shit ton of weight and look great in elf ears. You know it. I know it. But no, like I think there's so much there. There's tomes of background information on characters and ages and items and all that kind of shit. But yeah, again, neither did Mario, Angel, but they figured out a way for that too, right?
And there's a new one coming of Mario.
Yeah, of course there's not. Why the fuck? They just print money. They just announced the Switch 2, and it's godly expensive as well. They got to pay for it some way. It's going to be a Link movie. No, we knew this was coming. I'm excited for it, but hesitant because which version of Link we getting?
How about we age him up? We age him up and cast Daniel Day-Lewis. He can be an older Link out there in the battlefield.
Let me start it. I've really wanted like an old school Link, like go the arc of Solid Snake. Let's see how he's got in the old. Oh my god, I think there's a lot of potential there for an older Link, but I think they're going to be cool. I honestly think the most approachable story is probably going to be Ocarina of Time.
I hope so. Come on, the geek in me wants that.
We'll see. But I don't know. Like it's we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But yeah, there's too much. There's too much in there. And I've already eaten up 2 minutes of your time.
It's good. Okay, GR, you've been watching Paradise at least, right? Shailene Woodley coming in, I think is pretty awesome, right? I think she's a fantastic talent. That girl can do no wrong in my book. Do you think she's going to bring a big part in this new season?
I hope so, because it needs another boost.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big cast.
You said it best. She is an incredible talent.
Oh, I freaking love her, GR. She's like the love of my life, I think. I don't know. Maybe. She might be. In a way. We worked on Steve. Hey, GR, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Also, Heat 2. Do you like the first one? Does that Heat 2 need a sequel?
Does it need one? No. Did I like it? Yes. Will we get a sequel? Of course we will.
They're talking about jumping generations.
Everything.
I know, but who's going to be in it? Like, I'm just...
They're talking about de-aging them, too, at points, and doing, like, de-aging and having older versions, too. So, I don't know. It'd be kind of like The Irishman, I think, at that point, right? And The Irishman didn't really do that great.
Well, as long as they let them have their walkers on set, they should be able to do it.
I just pictured De Niro in that fight scene in The Irishman, and he was kind of like bent over a little bit, fighting the guy, and it was like looked really weird. You see that? It was really weird.
De Niro's got a kid, man. Come on, we got to let him. If he's got to pay for the kid's school and diapers and all that. keep him working.
Keep him going. I love De Niro. Is he gonna have a kid soon? Just like Pacino, probably will.
Oh, Pacino's got a kid. I don't know. They're the same person.
Oh, that whole thing is just weird. What a weird.
It's a lot of Angela, but you're just like, why not? Like, hoo-ah, get me in there.
Genghis Khan, like now you're like Elon Musk, just doing it everywhere and getting everyone pregnant. Like, I'm sorry, just
great ass,
right in your seat.
We can afford it.
I was waiting for that.
There it is. Angela, what about this new the Songbirds and Snakes? We had that one before. Now we have another prequel to Hunger Games. Is this going to do better than the last one?
It might. I mean, especially if it's about Haymitch. I mean, he's kind of like a big part of the story. I mean, apart from, he's definitely a main character throughout the whole theme, right? Of like going through his trials and tribulations and stuff. So yeah, I think they're going to, like any franchise, they're going to start, okay, what can we do next to make money? I mean, the Hunger Games made pretty significant amount of money. So I think they're going to, this, I don't know what the Songbird did though. I mean, I watched it. I actually didn't mind it. I mean,
it bombed.
It made some money. It made money, but it didn't.
Money. I think they're making more in it. I think they're making more in it now, though. That it's in the digital
world.
Yeah, like now that it's out, they've made more money than it was when it was in the theater. But I mean, I'm definitely going to see it. I mean,
Are you excited about it though? Are you like stoked when you heard this? You're like, yes, hell yeah, let's go.
yeah. I mean, I'd like to see like a trailer or a sizzle, but
Yeah.
I mean,
We got
I
some
think it'd
time.
be- I mean, as long as like, I mean, if there's even like a version of Woody Harrelson in it, I think it'll be. I mean,
I
know
hope so. Maybe you can do some voiceover. That's
younger,
always
but I
fun.
wonder who they're gonna have play him. That's how I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Like, who's the young Woody? I don't know.
Maybe like a young, yeah, I don't know who.
Chalamet.
It cannot be Paul.
It's
Mescal.
Shia LaBeouf in there.
It's Shia LaBeouf. I'd be all about bringing Shia back. You know, give Shia a
Come on,
chance.
get Shia in there.
Who do you think could play him? Hey, Mitch. He was like a blonde, blue-eyed. And you can always wear contacts. You don't really have to. Kind of a snarky.
Put Chris Hemsworth in there. Just throw Chris Hemsworth in there.
One of the younger. Well, the Hemsworth was in there. The young Liam was.
Liam was, yeah.
Hunger Games, yeah. So he'd be too old. I don't know. I'm trying to think who could play him.
We get someone younger. Just get someone new. What about new casting? Who doesn't love new casting once in a while? You know, get someone who hasn't had a job before.
I mean, not Hollywood. They don't like to cast anybody new.
Oh, the brand is what we need. We need the brand. You know, the person who can actually make the money.
People.
But the brand doesn't always do that well. Look at Mickey 17. They just barely broke even. And that was the Parasite director. And, you know, it was just a half hour too. It was a half hour too long. And I know people were saying out there, what's it about?
Why people didn't see it, Brian. That voice is obnoxious. Like, I'm sorry. It's just
a choice.
Annoying. Like, it's.
I saw it, though. It was good. It was just long. It was long.
That voice would drive me insane for that long. How long that movie is.
And people were asking Angela, what's about? Well, it's about like a guy who's an expendable. He signs up to go on these missions, and he dies, and they just kind of bring him back to life.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it when it was called Moon. Ayo, deep cut.
Moon was fucking great. That's a lot of Sam Rockwell, but all the Sam Rockwell I needed. He's great on White Lotus too this season. By the way.
Oh my gosh. Okay, not to like you're off. But the White Lotus, have you seen the scene where he was talking to,
Oh yeah, I saw that scene.
That was crazy. I mean, I was like sitting there like, huh?
Yeah, and it just kept going. It just kept going.
I was honestly like, it was probably one of the scenes in a film or a movie or anything I've ever that literally my jaw was like on the floor. I was like, I couldn't even believe what he was saying and what he was inferring to. And I was like, I mean, it's nuts. I was like, wow, this is pretty.
The rabbit hole kept going. That rabbit hole. Have you been watching?
I was in another dimension.
I expected it to be cut off. I expected with him. I'm just fucking with you. Didn't come.
Right?
Watch the White Lotus season, whatever 3.
It was great.
Not one bit. Yeah. It was so sincere at the end of it too. I'm like, oh, this is just him.
And that's what makes Sam Rockwell he's such a talent. I mean, he's so good. I mean,
to
be able to talk like that, I would just be like, oh my gosh.
How much screen time that character gets, and you still care about it, and it's so well developed, right? I appreciate that. It was good.
He's good.
I love it. GR Val Kilmer fast. You got anything to say about his legacy, his career, his life?
One of the best actors of my generation. He's a little old for you guys, but I mean. I've enjoyed everything.
You want to know how many times I watched Tombstone?
Oh, Tombstone!
Just for Doc Holliday.
500.
I was obsessed. I was obsessed with Doc Holliday in college. When I was trying to make music or whatever, I was Doc Nasty, and it was all just pictures of Doc Holliday.
Were you really? Oh my god!
It was stupid. It was stupid.
Val was a talent
go look it up.
Beyond measure.
Yeah,
MySpace or some shit. I don't know.
Angela, what was your favorite Val Kilmer experience or movie?
Oh my gosh, that's hard. But I mean, dude, it's hard, but Iceman all the way.
Oh,
that was like the
Top
iconic.
Gun.
That movie wouldn't have been the same without him in that.
Yeah,
the original Top Gun,
he's so good.
Iceman and Maverick were the bonding.
That's why that moment was so great too in Top Gun Maverick, right? Just to have that.
That was, Batman. I mean, for me, that was that's probably one of his. I mean, obviously, I know Doc Hall. I mean, that was a classic. Tombstones. So, I mean, speaks
and
for
Batman
itself,
Forever.
Batman Forever. I mean, the just hits after hits, right? Real Genius was a real sleeper.
I know. I love Real Genius.
Real Genius is great.
He's just such a
MacGruber. Come on,
old guy, so debonair.
MacGruber, he was great. just a crazy way to kill that villain. I still think.
I don't think he could do a bad job in any film.
Oh.
Well, and when he was in Batman, when he had like Jim Carrey, and then he had Tommy Lee Jones, like when he had the Riddler, the Joker, excuse me, was Jim Carrey. I liked him in that because he's so animated. He was pretty good in the.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Riddle me this. And he has like that face. Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Yeah, so good.
He's just great. Yeah.
R.I.P. Val. R.I.P.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.